This woman bucks her own student because she said her husband was neglecting her. The stories really do write themselves. This one's disgusting. Let's get straight off into it.
State of Ohio versus Emily Nutley.
Emily Nutley went from
Emily Nutley? This story's nuts.
the director of academic services at St. X High School to a convicted felon now facing prison time.
And how would you describe your work career?
Long, successful.
Her 18-year career came to an end last year after she was indicted on sexual battery charges.
During her employment, specifically on November 19th and December 8th of 2023, she engaged in sexual conduct with a student of hers. The student was a 17-year-old male.
Today, for the first time publicly, Nutley admitted to the accusations.
Did you engage in sexual conduct with a 17-year-old male on those 2 dates?
Yes.
Each of those are a felony in the 3rd degree. How do you plead as to those 2 counts?
Investigators say
Bro, she's cooked. And we're seeing more and more of this, which is what's so wild to me is we're seeing more female teachers get into these predicaments. It used to be back in the day where it was just a lot of men. But now more and more women are finding themselves in these sticky situations.
say Nutley had been helping the teen with schoolwork, then began having contact with him outside of school hours.
Stupid.
They say Nutley sent the teen nude photos and sexually explicit messages, then began to have a sexual relationship with the teen, both on and off school property. Today,
Wait, that was bucking in class? She's like, hey, come to the science classroom and go and get your Emily Nutley in.
Judge Jennifer Branch accepted Nutley's change of plea and convicted her of the 2 felonies.
Do you agree to accept whatever penalty I impose up to the maximum allowed by law?
Yes, Your Honor.
Wow.
And
I mean, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I think she deserves it.
Shots fired!
You want to buck students? You want to be nasty like that? I think men and women both deserve that. But we're seeing a massive insurgence, I feel like, right now, of like women doing this. Back in my day, you didn't see a whole lot of this. But I guess I'm lying. Because when I was a student, there was actually a teacher that got fired for this. And it was mainly because me and my buddies were, you know, she was letting us get a little too close. I won't get into details there. But yeah, my freaking like 7th grade teacher got arrested for this stuff. It's absolutely wild. But yeah, we just got a bunch of videos from the Twitter feed, so let's get into that. I found some today, dude, that are absolutely hilarious. Would you accept a marriage proposal like this?
I can't imagine myself living without you.
Boy, he sounds like he's somebody off of Jimmy Neutron.
Shots fired!
Bro, why you saying it like that, bro?
I can't.
She's laughing.
So you know what? Babe? Will you marry me?
Oh my god, the comments are savage, bro. They're like, bro sounded like Carl from Jimmy Neutron.
Shots fired!
Oh my god, that's crazy work, bro. This part got me, oh my god. Oh man, that's bad. I mean, ladies, if your man does propose to you, I say, you know, if you love him, you know, you might as well say yeah, but that one's crazy, bro. Do not act like that. That is, I do not recommend. The wife challenge. Reading difficult words.
All right, here we go. Here's the first word.
Phenomenon.
Awesome.
Okay, so far so good.
Good job. For our next
Phenomenon.
word.
Do.
Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia.
Told you guys she's good. She's good. For our next word.
Worcester.
Worcester, isn't it? Worcestershire? Maybe I watched too much Larry the Cable Guy.
Worcester sauce.
Yeah?
Worcestershire
correct.
sauce. There you go.
For our next word.
So. I?
Thought you might have some trouble with that one. All right, let's keep going. How about this one?
Anachronism.
Anachronism? I've never even heard that word.
Anachronism.
Well, good job. Next one.
Equivocate.
Never even heard of that word.
Well,
Equivocate?
Equivocate, okay.
What is that?
Sesquipedalian.
Never heard of that word.
Sesquipedalian.
Dude, I remember back in my day when the longest word everybody knew was anti-disestablishmentarianism. What happened to the good old days? What is sesquipedalian? What is equivocate? Good Lord.
Well, let's try one more.
I thought he was going to put accountability up there. That would have been good. That would have been real good. Lord have mercy. I saw this video and was like, man, we have fallen so far from God's grace.
I got expelled from my old school for fucking my teacher. Yay! I hooked up with my Uber driver while my boyfriend was passed out in the backseat. Yay!
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Yay! I fucked my ex's best friend and he still doesn't know. Yay!
Oh.
The school thinks my sugar daddy is my real dad because he signs me out every week. Yay!
You're a victim. You got a sugar daddy in high school? The girls I knew had sugar daddies in college and later on. These girls look what? This man is sick.
Yay! I had a crush on my teacher, so I started dating his son so I could come over. Yay!
This is why I say single women keep women single, bro. That is crazy work. That is wild to me. Really? Really? Goodness, that's wild, bro. Bucked her own. Oh.
The biggest lie that was ever told by a woman is that women mature faster than men. I got 5.
You know, I actually think women do mature faster than men. I think they get to about the age of 13 or 14, and then they cap out there.
Shots fired!
5 reasons on why that isn't true. Reason 1, some men out there can't even read or write, but they have enough common sense to manipulate a well-established female into moving him into the crib of where she pays the rent at, also letting him drive her car to pick up other.
This dude has one of the most fierce hairlines I've ever seen. Shout out to his barber dog.
Bitches, they also have kids with these dudes. So how you mature or more mature than men?
Wait, I'm confused. Did he just raise his eyebrows and his hairline didn't move?
Drive her car to pick up other bitches. They also have kids with these dudes. So how you mature or more mature than men, and you make.
I don't know. I don't know if this man's gonna beat the hairpiece allegations. I don't know. Does my hairline move? I guess it doesn't. I'm tripping over here. Go back. Sorry, I wasn't even listening.
Into the crib of where she pays the rent at, also letting him drive her car to pick up other bitches. They also have kids with these dudes. So how you mature or more mature than men, and you make these type of childish decisions. Reason 2, they don't only make these mistakes once. They make these mistakes 2 and 3 and 4 times. This is why they have 2 and 3 and 4 baby daddies. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. If a man doesn't get his way, he don't trip about it. He gonna make a way. Anytime a woman don't get her way, she's gonna conduct herself like a spoiled brat for whatever reason. It could be something small, it could be something big. Reason 4, they spend more money than men on hair, makeup, and all sorts of things. They spend their money like it's no tomorrow. 9 out of 10 women that you meet, they don't really believe in saving. And the last but not least, they don't know when to shut up. They always gotta have the last word.
That's so true. Women do always gotta have the last word. They gotta know that they're the last one to speak at all times, brother man.
Have you ever cheated on a guy? Be honest. Don't get on my interview and lie.
Come on.
Stop the cap.
We know you have, baby.
I have. So I was dating somebody and I went out, I fucked somebody else. I don't know if that's considered cheating, but.
Stupid.
You went out, you bucked somebody else. Is that considered cheating? Yeah, dude.
Oh! Like, that's not cheating.
Do you feel bad?
Do you hear that? That's not cheating. Oh my God. That's why I say women change their environment to fit their mindset. They want an echo chamber of delusion.
When you did it, did you feel bad or no? Be honest.
No. Never.
What's been the most memorable time period of your life?
Being married to my wife for 51 years. I'll never forget her. We were a perfect couple and enjoyed each day together. And when I lost her, I lost my life. So I'm just existing now till I go and join her. And I'm 93 years old, so I don't have much time left, I'm sure. But if you're lucky, you'll find a woman like I did who will never argue, never fight, never do anything against you, and she'll love you and you'll love her the rest of your life too.
Oh man, I wish everybody got that, bro. It's truly sad. We have fallen so far from God's grace. And I think it's mainly because navigating the dating scene can be absolutely brutal, but so can dealing with the aftermath of an accident. Have you ever been involved in a personal injury case? Over the years as an image consultant, I've worked with many clients recovering from workplace accidents, car accidents, and more. And I was actually shocked to learn how often people lose their personal injury cases. That's why I want to talk about Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. They specialize in a wide variety of personal injury cases, and they've won thousands of big cases. And if you end up working with them, they're going to fight for the money that you deserve. Just recently, Morgan & Morgan solidified verdicts in Florida of $12 million and $26 million in Philly. That's up to 40 times the highest insurance offer. And I'm telling you, your case could be worth millions. If you've been injured in an accident, don't wait. You can go visit www.forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below, to start your free claim today. Y'all know what time it is. Can we get some freeze in the chat? Loki. Free. You made it fall, dude. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on, dude. You know better than that, bruv. You know better than that. Come on now, brother man. Let's hop into the Discord and see what clips you have for me here. Let's see here. Okay, you guys got a lot of clips. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys putting clips in the suggestions chat. It just allows me to react to things you guys want me to react to. Loki, you like that chicken jerk, dude?
Is it good, buddy? Huh? Do you like the chicken jerk, buddy? Huh?
Bro, he's hungry today, bro.
All right, we gotta go.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, guess what?
What?
Do you like my new outfit?
Do you want the husband answer or do you want the truth?
Do you like my new outfit?
Got your whole back out.
Do you want the husband answer or do you want the truth?
I don't understand.
No, bro, this is why I always say men age like fine wine and women age like yogurt. Left out in Texas in July.
Shots fired!
Look at this man. Pretty good looking guy, right? Look at this woman. Boy, when these ladies don't, especially white women, when y'all ain't got no melanin, ooh, it's hurt. It hurts you guys.
No, it's really simple. Do you want the husband answer or do you want the truth?
But you're my husband, and you should always tell me the truth.
Right, but do you want the husband answer or do you want the truth?
I want the husband answer.
I think it looks amazing, and I think you are absolutely gorgeous and breathtaking.
Well, now I want the truth.
I don't get
Yeah, what's the truth? Come on.
Oh my God.
What is
I want the truth.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh my God.
That's good. I thought he was going to say something else, though. The real reason many men are single, many men wish death upon me.
Be honest with me. What is the real reason why you're single right now?
I don't know, probably your voice. Good Lord. It's like nails on a chalkboard, honey.
I think I'm going to speak for all men in this video, and I'm going to do that by using a flow chart of what has happened to me. So let's jump right in. So here's little baby us. Okay, and then at some point in our childhood, we're going to go through something that's going to happen to us, which is going to then cause us to bottle up our emotions and learn to deal with it. Then, somewhere years later along the way, we're going to meet pretty girl number one. Pretty girl number one is going to make us feel trust again, in love and cared for, which will then lead us to open up about our emotions. Okay?
Ooh, never do that.
And once time goes by and you spill all the beans to her, she will inevitably cheat on you. Okay? And these little arrows here show how she's going to use all your insecurities and trust issues and mental health to then throw it back in your face and make you seem like the bad guy and make you feel like shit about yourself. Okay? That will then cause us to self-sabotage and be upset. Okay? We will self-sabotage every relationship going forward. Okay? We're going to go to alcohol and money and fast things like motorcycles. And in the very end, we will never trust a woman again. So that pretty much is the Spark Notes version of it. That lays out everything you guys need to know. Girls, hope you got it. Boys, got your back. I'll see you next time.
I know this to be true for so many men, but for the women that are listening to this, they will absolutely say, well, women go through a similar thing, right? They go through hurt where a man has hurt her, but that doesn't allow her to hurt future men back, right? But there is a key difference in the experience of what a man goes through and what a woman goes through. And so I want to highlight it because this man, he touched on it. And that key difference is that a man is made to feel like the bad guy, all right? Even though oftentimes it's either the woman or it's a combination, right? It's both of them. They both...
Well, dude, it's a two-way street. You got a bunch of problems. It's a two-way street. And the one thing you can control on the street is your own vehicle. This is why I say... when women make the men of their present pay for the mistakes and trauma of the men of their past, there will be no future. Ship it Anaya should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. Shout out to the Godfather Kevin Samuels. R.I.P. But that quote rings true right there. And I think every man has had a villain arc. You know what I mean? I had a villain arc in like 7th grade. Every man has a villain arc. Chat, did you have a villain arc? Put a 1 in the chat if you've had your villain arc. Somebody did you diabolically dirty, and you said, you know what, no more. I will no more put up with such shenanigans. I will put up said wall and change myself for the better. I feel like most people have gone through a villain arc. I know I did. But I was in like middle school. Like this girl broke up with me because we was at the movies, and I like went to a different school, so I saw a bunch of girls I knew. I went and hugged them, didn't introduce her, and so she broke up with me. And boy, I was sad about it. But I said, from that day forward, brother man, ain't gonna let no girl get close to me to hurt me like that. You always got to keep an arm's length. And then that's when I went on my spree, buddy.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
I was a runner. I was a track star at that time. What is this clip? Cheating is a choice, not a mistake.
Dad, look! There's Spot!
Honey, it can't be. Mom went to the beauty salon.
Mommy!
Boy! Oh.
Honey, please go play on the playground. I'll come get you soon.
Husband? Really?
Hello, my love. Where are you?
Where's Kirby? I'm in the spot, as I told you.
Okay, alright, we get it.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Crazy work, brother man. Crazy work. She forgot the butter, but Luca came to the rescue. Okay, what are we doing? Are we doing cooking clips here, chat? What's going on? Your thoughts? Let's see what we have here.
Can someone explain to me how a man can go to work all day so his wife can stay at home all day and he still comes home after a long day of work to no punani, no home cooked meal, and the house is a mess? Like, isn't the whole point of you staying home to keep the person who's going to work every day's life easier? Not more stressful?
Oh my god. Say it again for the ones in the back. Good lord. Yeah, that's the point. But Cass and I were talking about this because we have some friends going through some things, and so we try to give them advice. And me and Cass are like, what do you think the reasons for this thing? And I think it just boils down to respect. If a woman doesn't truly respect a man, no matter how much you provide, no matter how much you do, no matter how much money you give to her, allow her to be free, allow her to not work and do anything. If she does not respect you, she will not put food on that table. She will not empty your nuts. She will not keep your belly full. But chat, put a 1 in the chat. Do you agree? I think the number one thing that men want from a woman is respect. And the number one thing women want from a man is love. So if a man's not getting respect and a woman's not getting love, the relationship cannot work, and it will not work. But it seems like a lot of men right now are in sexless marriages because their woman simply does not respect them. How do you get your respect back? You stand your ground. You be secure in your boundaries and your standards. You don't put up with things. A lot of men put up with so much from a woman. They say, oh, it's okay. I'll give her the pass. She can disrespect me, but I won't disrespect her. Us as men, we skate around. No. Be a man. Be stoic about it. Say things once and mean what you say. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Women will respect you when you stand your ground. If you never stand your ground, and if you stand up for nothing, then women aren't going to respect you. You got to stand for something. You got to stand for something. And women will, they'll respond accordingly. It's in their DNA. It's instinctual. It's biological. They'll succumb to the pressure. But Loki, did you have a good time today? Loki, can you get all the way on your place for me? Thank you so much. Can you get all the way on your place? Thank you. Oh, yeah, thank you so much. That's a good boy. Doesn't it feel better when you're all the way on? But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can go to levinicks.com where you can get some merch if you want some t-shirts. Shout out to Ricky Sickle for the designs. Or you can get the 2 ebooks, The 4 Pillars of Personality and The 4 Steps to Style that make you irresistible to women and respected by men. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, man. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.